Hello Internet friends, my name is Rich. Thanks so much for joining me today in the Toy Aisle Alliance YouTube channel. Just want to do a quick Darth's haul video on an action figure that I recently hauled, or at least the mailman hauled. It is the Neca Ultimate Freddy from A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2. And this was a figure I didn't realize I needed until he came with dogs with human faces. So I already have the classic Freddy, or classic Freddy from the first Nightmare on Elm Street film, that ultimate version of Freddy. And I didn't really think I needed another Freddy because Freddy doesn't change his look all that much. And then Neca went and made this Ultimate Part 2 Freddy that comes with these two creepy Rottweilers with human faces. It's been a long time since I've seen Freddy's Revenge, so I don't even remember them from the movie, but these look amazing. That is super cool. Freddy also comes with this fire effect, which makes him pose very cool. It's just magnetized. It's not a super strong magnet, so once you sort of get it to hold, you probably just want to leave it. But it's very, very cool. It reenacts one of the key scenes from Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2. The Freddy itself, the normal, outstanding NECA sculpting job. There's Freddy's exposed brain from one of the most famous scenes from A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2. You've got the body and I've got the brain. I don't usually do impressions, so there you go. Removable hat. Very cool. This is his hand where he actually has his fingernails become the claws or his fingers become the claws. Fear not, as always, NECA has packed this guy with many accessories, including, if you can see it in there, his regular glove and two other heads as well. I think the head I have him on is the head that he currently has is not the head that he came with originally. I think this is the head that he came with out of the box, but I apologize for the glare. But so you get three excellent head sculpts, extra hand, most importantly, Rottweilers with human faces. I really need to watch Part 2 again. Pardon my muscular arm. And most importantly, a very, very cool Freddy action figure. I kind of have him hunched over only because that also helps with the flame. As you can see, it doesn't stay very well. But again, Freddy does not change his looks. Oh, he does change his look from film to film. It's just very subtle. And in the first film, his face, it wasn't quite as... Well, it's still very burnt, but it wasn't... The makeup didn't seem as intricate in the first Nightmare on Elm Street. He doesn't change a whole lot his appearance from in Part 2 to Part 3 to Part 4. So if you just wanted to get one Freddy figure, this guy would probably do you well. As well, that original Freddy, he didn't have the stripes on his arms in the sweater in the original Nightmare on Elm Street movie. In all other Nightmare on Elm Street movies, he did have the stripes on his arm. So in some ways, some people might prefer this one to that first Freddy they did. They also did a Part 3 Freddy, the Dream Warriors, which is actually my favorite A Nightmare on Elm Street movie. And since I have the first A Nightmare on Elm Street Freddy and the second A Nightmare on Elm Street Freddy, I'm going to have to track down the Part 3 Freddy. So if you are a fan of the NECA figures, I definitely recommend this guy. It is another home run from NECA. Good articulation, amazing sculpt. He's actually using a NECA action figure stand to help him stand. So, and again, they use some original movie art for the box. This box is actually a little bit bigger than most of the Ultimate figure packaging. But yeah, overall, if you're a horror fan like me, definitely if you're a Freddy fan, I do recommend picking this guy up. So there you go, guys. It is the NECA Ultimate, A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, Freddy's Revenge, Freddy. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and until next time, sweet dreams.